Tina. Oh, I was gonna say.
Hey, sorry. Good.
Yeah. I know you're weird. I have
Really? That's how it is?
No, it's not
Forgot
how
about
it
it
is.
that quick?
I always look for you, and that's why I look for you. And
Why don't you look for me?
I do look for you sometimes. But I see you right next to me. Except for when you're not here, and then I go, oh, where's this? Plus I know that you're at school and
So I just never knew that stuff the guy there.
I have my sample. You can for me.
I don't know, but sometimes we close.
That would be so weird.
I don't know why. I'm
What do you know?
why would you phone?
Really?
She got that at one day.
Maybe it wasn't her, it was her sister. She has a sister, there's one, and a brother has a sister. Maybe her mom had five kids on books.
Name all the
I thought three
Really?
had
Wow,
two,
what
so
happened
it's
to you
supposed to
too?
be like that, but-
Five kids at once? I didn't have to tell you that. Having kids.
But we know. Hi.
No way, girl, bye. Ah.
Stefan. Hi.
Oh wow.
Jana.
What up?
Hi.
Hello, beautiful.
Michaela. Hi.
No, I don't know.
Leilani. Robin. Right, Libby? Right?
We've been on the floor.
Yeah, it has similar features.
Hey.
Yeah, it has similar features.
No, it's not here.
Not really. Okay, that's it. If I was that guy, Kayla, what's the function of a crime? Crime.
All right, so passing out a letter here for an announcement. A letter. Okay.
How did I hear that?
On Thursday, so today's Tuesday, on Thursday, you are invited to come see a digital autopsy.
Oh, what?
A digital autopsy.
Isn't that surgery?
So
It's to examine to see if a person died.
an autopsy, yes, where they do an examination of a body, a dead body, to try and determine the cause of death, how a person died. So this is going to be a recorded autopsy. and we'll be down there with forensic students, fire rescue, and EMT students.
On Syracuse Road.
They will do a Y incision, so they'll cut into the chest, so remove the organs,
What's that?
and they will also dissect the brain. So
Is
they'll
it
cut
gonna be
into the
like a
skull.
real body?
Wait,
Is there a real body?
What?
So
When,
this-
like what time during the day?
So this is very graphic, okay, it's in the morning, starting at 9 o'clock. And,
Where's it gonna be at?
no, it's recorded, so we're gonna watch the recording of it.
Oh.
And we're gonna meet down in the cafeteria. If you would like to come, here are the requirements, since this is not happening during our class, you must be passing whichever class you are missing, so this would be second and third period. Then,
I want to.
this letter home is just to let your parents know, okay?
Girl, you should've
In
been
this
invited.
case,
Shut up.
because you're not missing class, you wanna have an alternate assignment, okay?
So it's gonna start at 9 o'clock.
Well, we will start at 9 o'clock.
Into third period.
It'll be second period into third period. So on the bottom here, it says Thursday, April 30th, that date is wrong. It's actually Thursday, May 9th. Okay, it's this Thursday. And we're starting at, and we're starting at 9 o'clock. Any questions on this? On the bottom, you would only sign here if your parents don't want you to watch it. Okay? If your parents don't want you to watch it,
So we
that's
don't
why
have
you
to
get
sign
to
it?
sign it. Okay?
So we'll have to sign up for one.
If you wanna come, you just need to be passing both those classes, second and third
Okay.
period.
So are we gonna get a pass hour or we're just gonna be called?
I will, pass around a pass right now and I will sign it. So I will pass, I'll give you a pass, and then you will,
So you just watching it or you wanna do like going?
so you're gonna be watching the autopsy. And what we're gonna try and do is determine the cause of death, how the person died. Who needs a pass?
I'll go tomorrow, so I don't lose it.
Okay, do you want passes today? Who wants a pass today?
So you
Yes,
got
I don't.
Okay, if you fill it out, then I will sign it.
I'm gonna have to do a Google.
You guys fill out there, all three.
Okay, any other questions about the
I
autopsy?
want pass.
And
Where's it gonna be at?
ALDRIC.
Ready in the cafeteria.
Well, like,
Shut up.
okay,
How did you charge her again? Justin, you got your charger?
I'm using it, this kind of looks like.
Nick,
Yeah, there.
Nick, you got your charger?
Yeah.
Hi,
Yes.
Nick, please.
Oh, did you wanna sign it?
So, any final questions about the autopsy?
See, you do got guns
I've
lying.
never had that.
I mean, it's a gun.
Grab a seat.
That's what yesterday, so I'm not-
No, from right there.
No, she definitely knows.
So, go ahead and clamshell your screens, we're gonna talk about the bell ringer.
Why? I didn't do the bell ringer.
Settle up.
Well, I did my.
Go ahead and clamshell your screens, Alright. So, today's goals. We have two goals. Yesterday,
Yesterday wash. Please don't do
yesterday, we had an introduction to crime maps. And the function of crime maps. What's the word function mean?
How they work.
How do they work? What's their purpose? Why do we make crime maps? Today, we're gonna have an introduction to the structure of crime maps. How are they built? What are the parts of it? When we were looking at the crime maps yesterday, I heard people say, well, what are these triangles? What do these colors mean? So we're gonna dig into some of those questions. This will also give you a chance to see what are the requirements for the crime map, so when you make your own crime map about Syracuse in your own research area, you'll already be familiar with what does your crime map need to have. So your bell ringer was a review from yesterday. Okay. It asks, what is the function of a crime map? We only have 4 responses. So thank you, Lavina, Dan, and Nick, and Michaela. There should be more responses. Okay, let's read through these 4. Number 1, the function of a crime map. To process the data of the areas
That's like a whole study.
and a crime is common and find a way to fix the problem. We want to understand what's the problem, where is the crime? Then that helps us understand how to fix the problem. Number 2, to show you the stuff. I don't know what the stuff is. What's the stuff? Oh, can you explain a little more?
Like, to show where everything happens.
Where everything happens, where what types of things happen.
Like violence, or maybe something like that.
Yeah, so it can show you where violence occurs. It could also show you like pollution. Or it could show you education level. Or it could show you the income level. In this case, we are talking about crime, but maybe you're trying to show there's a connection between where the crime occurs and where schools are. Or where the crime occurs and where businesses are. Right? So maybe you're trying to make some connections.
I corrected myself.
Number 3, the function of a crime map is to see. What's that?
That's why I don't get on computers, because they go slow.
Also, I don't. They do go kind of slow.
Wait, so, what is it?
Michaela, can you read the 3rd one down for us?
Nick wrote that.
You take my name.
So specific and everything.
Or like New York City. Yeah, so we're looking at the specific area. We're focusing in on a geographic area. To show where crime was, okay? Geographic location. This last response says the function of a crime map, is the process the date, or the data, right? We're going to process the data and find the problem to solve how did the crime happen. Okay. So, yeah, this is what we're doing, is we're showing where the crime is. Now today I'm going to give you this little organizer, and you're going to review the same maps you looked at yesterday. And as you look at those maps, we're going to look at the structures on the crime map. What are the pieces it should have? Like, should every map have a key?
Yes.
Should every map have a title?
Maybe.
Should every map have certain symbols? Right? So we're going to look at some different maps, and we're going to see if we can answer some questions about them based on the structure. So you're going to have 4 different maps to look at. Okay, while you're looking at those maps, you've got some questions to answer about each map. So Stefan, what's the first question you need to answer?
What title?
Map number.
What's the title?
Oh.
And the map number, okay? What map number are you looking at? So if you see in the back of the room where all the evidence tents are, okay, there's a map at each one, the map number's on the corner. Okay.
We're gonna do this in pen.
Pen or pencil. So you're gonna put the map number and then the title. Miracle, what's the second thing you're gonna look at on the map?
Where is the geographic location of the map, city, and state?
Where's the geographic location?
You're
What
right.
are we looking at?
Hey.
The 3rd question. Josh T.
What's a legend?
Yeah, it says find the legend. What's a legend?
A legend.
The key, right? Find the key. What symbols? What's a symbol?
The color, shape.
Like colors, shape.
Circles, squares.
It's a little picture. So you can see right here. What picture the police station. So not individual police officers, but each one of these badges is where a police station is located. What about here? Why is this so bad? Can you guys see this, like, this color here?
Yellow, some blue.
So yellow to blue. So what is yellow? What's that yellow color mean?
Hi.
Hi. There. See up here what we're talking about? There. See this? Vanny, can you sit down so Zara can see? I know we're gonna get up real quick. I promise. There. See this? Can't see? You want to move up closer so you can come see? Because I've given the instructions. I want to make sure you know how to see this. Okay. So, Lavina, what's the yellow show? High what? High crime. So the yellow areas on the map would be where there's high crime. The blue or purple areas would be where there's what miracle in the blue or purple areas? The low crime. Okay.
There's not really that much.
Number 4.
What was the number here?
Tamika. What are we looking for our number 4? So like here, there's an airport. The airport's not in the key, but it is here on the map. Okay. Number 5. Popcorn Leilani for number 5.
Oh.
Number 5. What's that again?
What is the source from which the map collects data?
Okay, so we can see here on this map the source. Who's the source? Syracuse Police. You want to popcorn someone for number 6? Miracle for number 6. What's it asking for number 6?
What problem, topic, question does the map address?
Okay, so what topic is the map addressing? We looked at this map. What's the topic of the map?
Shooting.
Shooting. What's the question it's addressing?
Are they gang related?
Are shootings gang related or not? Where are the gang related shootings? Right. Will we popcorn someone for number 7?
No, Tamika.
So quickly.
What are some possible interpretations you can make from the map that help explain the problem?
Okay, so if the problem is where are the gang related shootings, then the interpretations is where are the gang related shootings? The gang related shootings are on the west side, or they're on the south side.
What's something?
Okay, west south side area. This is kind of hard because of that glare. Right, the gang related shootings kind of make a T. They kind of follow the interstates. Right, what's the big controversy about the interstates right now in Syracuse?
The 81.
Right, they're gonna take down 81, and they're talking about should we have it as a grid, where it's just city streets? Should we have it as a tunnel underneath the city?
Wait, are they really taking it out?
Yeah,
They really shouldn't do that.
they're gonna reconstruct it.
They should put it
Don't
back
take
on.
that.
Well, they're talking about how did 81 affect the city when it was built. So this map helps us understand, are the shootings related to where 81 is?
Alright, were you born?
Hold up,
in 81?
the 81, it divides up the city. So
Is
it's
it
not-
not on that
Yeah,
map?
right, the 81 divides the city.
Why?
81's right here.
But it's no need to destroy it, because I'm just not
I
willing.
couldn't see that one.
I know, that's just kind of how life goes, right? Things are constantly changing.
People gonna lose it.
And lastly,
When
number
people
8
start fixing them, they're
is, do you have any questions about the map or the topic? Okay? Yes?
I need answers to question 1 through 7.
Yeah, so here's what you're gonna do. You have 4 maps to look at. I'm gonna give you about 3 to 4 minutes to look at each map, answer these questions, and then we'll switch, okay? When you hear the chime,
Where are the
That's
maps
what
at?
that was for.
when you hear the chime,
I have not seen that thing in years.
year, saw last year.
Then you have about a minute left. Okay? When you hear the change of tone,
Why did you decide to start using these now?
then we're gonna go to the next stage. Got it? Alright, go ahead and find a letter. Go ahead and choose a map to start with.
I want S. No.
There's
I
four.
want.
You can choose whichever one you want to start with.
I work with myself.
What maps are?
Back, where are they?
When you get to the first map, you may begin.
Wait, there's more than 4.
Yep, you're gonna choose any one to start with.
Oh, let's do this one.
What was the title?
I turned around, magic right there.
Create one, create one yourself. What is the what is the geographic? City.
Yep.
What symbols, colors are used? Symbols. I can't do 2 different shades. You use your picture with
Oh, right there.
That's smart. You're smart.
Yo, don't do that.
You guys want light?
No.
No? You don't have to draw the symbols. You can draw the symbols.
You
Well,
told
look
us
at
that
one of
after
this-
we finished every single song.
So, yep, so what symbols or colors do you use? What symbols do they use? Police badge? They got shapes, they got colors. Yellow through, yellow, red, purple.
What?
So then here, right, they also have this purple area. That would be all this purple area. They've got this black boundary. Black boundary.
What initially you said? Oh, street. What is the source for Muslim?
Question.
Topic, question.
Where is the geographic location? So look at the geographic location.
What are some possible interpretations you can make, generated or not? Good question. Alright. Let's do this one.
Why we go from 2 to 1?
Because you put 2 and I put 1. And we can go 4. So let's see. What is the title of your crime map? Crime by you. Crime by.
Tired.
What is it, geography? What symbols, colors? Blah, 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 blah.
How are we doing on time? Good? Alright, I'm gonna give you the chime for 1 minute.
Wait! What?
That means you have 1 minute on the map you're on. Okay.
Oh, we're supposed to wait until we.
1 minute left on the map you're on.
So what do we, I don't know where the map came from.
No, we got them good.
Got about 20 seconds left on the map you're on. Then we're gonna go to the second map.
Oh, we on the third.
We don't listen very well.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We've already switched.
So you're gonna go to the next letter.
I already switched.
That's fine.
Oh shit, it's the
So
same.
if you're A, you go to B.
Oh,
If you're a
I'm
letter
sorry.
H, you go to I.
It's just different places.
So then if you were looking at map 1, you'll now be looking at map 2.
I don't like this map.
If you were looking at map 3, you'll now be looking at map 4.
You want to do 4 then 3 because we did 2.
Four's all the way over there.
Well, any questions while you're working?
Wait, is Nebraska a country?
Brass.
I'm at a county?
County?
Yeah. Or a state?
What is it?
I'm at not
Nebraska?
Nebraska. Nebraska's a state, so Lincoln, is it like a town, a city?
Okay, yeah, so Nebraska's a state. So Lincoln is a city in Nebraska.
What symbols are you?
No. And Badger.
Nah, just. This streets. You can see this.
I'm looking at this.
I can't see this. I'm just putting streets. Where's the street?
Landmark. There's a landmark.
We don't have a source. What problem solving? What problem solving doesn't What is Washington, D.C.?
Bless you.
Thank you. Freeburg, is Washington, D.C. a city?
So where is Washington D.C.? What is that when we were talking about that?
Washington, D.C. is in Lynchburg, Virginia,
So-
and Maryland.
It's the capital of the United States. And it's not a state, it's a city. And then DC stands for District of Columbia. And so Washington DC is actually its own city.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
It's not a state. That's your chime for 1 minute left.
Not really.
Cause we had to do like
No.
5 freaking different things for each thing.
That's not red, that's blue.
I'm doing the same one, it's not that hard.
Good job,
Alright, so
peeps.
how far-
Joe, you know that peeps
On number 8.
on map number
So
2,
I'm only on.
how it say non-gang related and gang
It doesn't
related?
have to be specific.
It's blue or
just answer
red,
the question.
like Bloods and Crips.
Yeah, but when you do.
That's funny.
Yeah, crazy. I should put that as an interpretation. My head.
Which one you want?
Miracle, that's a great observation.
Wait, I'm not
Really
looking
good
at
observation.
I'm looking at this study. Right here. Oh, you talking Miracle?
No, I'm telling you, what question you want?
Oh, 3B.
Miles.
Oh, I was gonna write the whole thing out.
Alright, go ahead and move on to your next map.
M-I-L-E.
That was like Y. Yeah.
So if you're at number 3, you're moving on to number 4.
I.
If you're at map number 1, you're moving on to map number 2. This is a third map you should be looking at.
This some kind
You
of
should have finished 2.
Oh,
That's a really good observation, Robert.
station?
Doesn't have a
Station?
It's number 4. Oh, so that's landmark.
Where's the landmark?
If you just said it's a station, it's a landmark.
Oh, okay.
No problem, Robert.
So here, what additional details the map identified that's not displayed on the legend? Here's your legend.
Oh, okay.
So outside of that, are there other things on here that aren't on the legend?
Water.
Water, what else?
Highway.
Highway, good, what else?
More water.
These little triangles.
There's not a thing from.
Too little, we need light.
No, we don't need lighting.
Nah, why
The
didn't you
following
do
students
nothing?
please report to main office, please. Araceli Rental Santiago and New Orleans, Florida. Please report to the main office at this time.
Recorded crimes, but that's in the legend.
Put my phone back. Oh,
Remember, it says recorded
and it's on
crimes.
the legend.
Yeah,
Is it in the legend?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you put that in here where it says symbols in the legend?
No, it says colors.
Well, symbols and colors, right? So you got, what's this?
There you go.
Station.
I'll put mine.
Station, what about here?
Proposed station. Recorded crimes.
Okay, so you gotta add that.
Come on, that's in my iPhone.
Are there any questions?
Why you put it on the map? Thank you.
We're at Portage. What are some possible location of crimes?
You didn't even put the right thing.
For what?
Like what's going on with that?
Source.
Where's the source? Oh! I wrote that in the wrong spot. What's the source?
What, is like a summary of this, what is this basically saying?
DC Metro.
Done.
What did you write for that?
Location of crimes.
That sounds funny.
Done?
gotta go to the website and what else?
And I'm going to review the front page. Done?
You have to do the same.
Just go to this website.
Like, how it seems.
Done? No? That's okay. Plenty of time. There's 1 minute left at this map.
Mister, what is it?
HTTP.
Oh,
Oh, not the tab.
I didn't know that was a sign.
HTTP.
I don't know if it's this.
What's that?
Mister said that it's restricted.
Let's see if I can expand it.
What is that? Skills? I want a 2. I said 2. That's 4.
Go ahead and transition to your last map.
I just want to let you know, baby. Oh, here.
Transition to your last map.
When I'm so sad, I'm so and I'll always be friends. Oh, it's raining, but Woo! Oh my gosh! Oh, I read this.
No, I don't want to see the
I
video.
don't
I do.
If you don't want to, but if you want to.
It's in person?
To be honest, you cute, you cool,
So
you
like,
could
it's
dress.
a rough person?
Yeah,
Love
it's gonna be
Brady.
at 9 in the morning, we're gonna meet in the cafeteria.
Here goes shut.
So,
And
it's this Thursday, you guys.
to be honest, school mad annoying, but I gotta
And
graduate.
then we're gonna come to you that pass.
To be honest, Michaela, you cool, you think you could dress your
I
brain.
don't have a second period.
I don't have a
To be honest, Savannah, you cool, you could dress. You bipolar, but you're ready to sing.
You're saying the same thing over
Oh,
and
my
over.
mom is on.
You cute. My mom is cute. I forgot that you were recording them.
You're recording me, not you. Recording.
Wait, you're recruiting us because it's our
Who
voice.
is Jake Tipke?
Wait,
Oh,
where's
Miss
your
Tyson.
recording?
Oh, Mr. Freeberg, it says it's
Where?
restricted. That iPad. It says my.
Yeah, that's the website.
Oh my god, you're so
Why did you
blind.
tell me this? Mister,
Yes, you ordered me with the bonnet.
okay, but you could have told me today. Thank you.
I heard it because the other one is.
Why don't you wear your hair out?
And then you can sign with your Google.
Because I don't like it. It's ugly.
Miracle, you know with your map?
Depends if I got work on after. If I got work after, then no, I'm done.
No? No, I don't want you to fall behind.
I gotta do something with my fingerprint.
It's one of my favorite.
I gotta,
I don't know how you do
I
that.
gotta staple
I
it.
just love you.
I would have said
Kick her out, why don't you kick her out? Then we wanna get spend time with her.
Did you
Kick who out, me?
Yeah.
Kick me
I would
out!
never do that.
Kick me out!
He said he's enjoys you.
That.
Look.
Can you use that one? I'll put this one on his phone.
He'll say, kick me out.
Kick me out!
He wants my ISS so bad.
I haven't been to ISS in a long, long time.
Where it's coming from.
Good, I'm proud of you.
Cause you spelled sign wrong.
I just saw my
Put
thing.
SIG. S-I-G. It's an N at the end.
Somebody got it.
Jeez.
Yes, I did.
Not portfolio.
How much did you read?
Oh, read this.
Now you go Jake Tipke.
I want you to sign in with your Google.
Oh,
We don't use that.
That's okay. You sign out then.
No, I just want to go to ISS
in.
Paper? I just got staple this, right? It's really good. Yes, I got staple this.
Project.
You get signed in?
Co-partner.
Huh?
Email address?
Oh, you got a new partner? Wow.
I'm asking, is there a partner for it?
I just want to work on the show. See how fake she is now?
Not Lavina.
And you treat Luna way better when she was your best friend. But you treated her way better than you treated me when I was your best friend. But it's okay.
You hear that?
I'm not gonna get my beautiful birthday question.
Yeah, you should
Never
be
said that.
finishing up your
And
math.
you really told me. No,
You should be
you
finishing
not.
up your math.
You don't even post me now.
Miko, when I asked you where the stapler
Once
was,
you're finished, go grab a seat. That way I know.
She got highlighted.
Do I have highlight on?
What's hot?
The makeup.
No, fine. This is true.
Okay, we're not gonna have this discussion.
Highlight.
Decided to face it.
Sorry, because the glare of the.
Oh, that thing was not.
Alright, can you read it? I gotta see questions. Over where the picture is. Right now, just send that to another class.
Oh, no, no.
I know, but I'm teaching a class. I know you're at lunch. I'm teaching a class, so I need to give them my full attention. I need you to do your best.
For real?
Yes,
Because I know you
that's
can
what I'm
promise.
doing.
Kind of a little bit.
Go ahead, finish up.
A lot of it.
Once you're done, come back and grab a seat.
A lot.
You have 30 seconds to finish.
Come on, stop touching me.
And then in 30 seconds, I need your attention up here.
Oh my.
That one last.
Yo, come on,
Mr.
stop.
Layer, do that.
When you lift the
Got it,
fingerprint,
go
it's
ahead.
supposed to be two fingers.
Go
When you lift the fingerprint.
5 minutes left, Freebird. 5 minutes left.
Alright, grab a seat and give me your attention up here.
I mean, I just need my laptop.
And for everybody's attention.
Who's too expensive on you?
Oh, my textbook.
It's not different.
Wait, number 2.
Thanks.
Clear back.
Word two. That's like missing though.
Josh, I want to make sure you get these down.
One more.
Why don't you just stop what you're doing and then I'll give you
5
the
minutes
next
after
thing.
birth.
Okay, thank you. Alright, I want to give you some announcements. So if I gave you this handout because you finished the maths and you went to this website, when I say go, keep your eyes up here please, so I know you have the handout. I want you to bookmark this website. That way you don't have to type. That way you don't have to type the same thing in tomorrow. The way you bookmark it is there's a little star up here. You hit that star, okay, it'll go to your bookmarks. If you didn't get started on this today, don't worry. We'll get started on this tomorrow, okay? I'm going to have you hang on to this packet.
Okay.
Put it in your portfolio so you do not lose it. Your crime map analysis, the activity we just completed. Yeah, this can be the first assignment in our next packet. So hang on to this. You may want this out to help you with your exit ticket. Once you finish your exit ticket, put your laptops away, make sure they're plugged in. Any questions? Alright, let's get
Brand new whip
these.
got no keys.
Brand new whip got no seat.
As soon as I got you go leave. Got in a little bit like yes indeed. Yo, who's listening to that song?
Get it back.
Cause I heard it.
It's a
That's all
huge
I
better.
Big Bang.
Yeah.
Look, I got a calculator in my folder. Look, I got a
To be
calculator.
honest, Miracle.
Does anyone else have a pass for the digital autopsy for me to sign?
You could
Oh,
dress.
I want a pass so you can sign it.
Alright, get a pass and I will sign it.
For what?
For digital autopsy tomorrow.
Oh,
Thursday.
tomorrow? You're
Thursday.
slow. So why can't you give us a back tomorrow?
I can give you a pass tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Thursday. Are you okay?
You know,
I think something's like.
Alright, I have an exit ticket from Vanna. Thank you, Vanna. There you are. I don't have your exit ticket.
Oh, I asked her to put away my
packs?
What time is it? So from,
There you go.
9. From 9 o'clock?
That's how the cars work.
I'm done. I'm done.
Everything.
They be like,
What? I'm done.
9.
No. Where do these go? Listen, I'm doing all my work. You have no reason to my
Mister, do you
This
car line go like
time
this?
like I wasn't.
Don't yell at me. Stop being a bully.
Don't worry, keep that for
Stop
yourself.
being a bully.
I wanna go. I'm gonna take
Alright, Mr.
my
Freeberg,
horse.
you want your time on the ass?
Oh, it's too late to log in. I might
Exit
just
ticket?
her
No, not while I'm saying.
I'm not. I'm only taking like that because I got it.
All the tours are in this drawer.
Why the music? Thank you. I will leave my ears.
And then I can cut my notebook smaller.
There, I'm assuming.
I got a WD nose right now.
And you-
I'm gonna take a picture like I look just like you.
Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Lavina.
He said, you can't hide, you can't run, I'm gonna find you.
Oh, we're 1 minute and I think I
Man, listen, can you please pick up all of the time maps?
Sure.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Everybody. Wait, after you do it, press the bit.
He said, rim, Robin, I'm gonna find you.
What is the proper structure of a crime?
I'm gonna take
How much
my
do you know
horse.
that?
So review your notes. What are the requirements for a crime map? What should it have?
Oh, you're talking about that? I thought you meant like to come up. Here, you do it. And then you do it again with my hand. Or with my. I can't.
Thank you, Leilani. Thank you, Miracle.
Like a retardation. To be honest, Miracle, you cute and you cool.
Shut up.
You could drive. To be honest, like you annoying and you get on my nerves and you a dark skin and
Thank you, Nick.
you and Jalen always talk about me and Global. To be honest, Mr. Northrop, you always get mad. You gotta act about him. You're like, just sit down and do your work. I am trying to do my job.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Zaire.
Did you know his video went viral? That
It did?
video went viral.
What video?
Of Mr. Northrop yelling at his class. It went viral.
He yelled at his class and was like,
Oh my
I
God.
need to do my job, and you guys just need to sit down.
And all y'all want to do is just talk.
You leave me hanging, Lily?
Let Ellen!
You leave me hanging? Come on, girl.
I'll give you please.
Yep, sure, here.
Appreciate it.
I'm not even going to hold you right now. Just silent. He always want to be just he's like being a third wheel. That is not cute. Because he just gonna look really, really lonely. But whatever suits your boat. I'm about to be late for gym. I don't care, so I'm not gonna shoot some questions. I gotta make it stop. Like 3 stops. Someone can process it.
Let's be on time, but I thought.
I'll try.
Try.
Do or do not. There is no That's what Yoda said.
I always say that.
How are we doing on laptops here, guys? Got them all plugged in?
Thank you.
Wait.
Didn't plug in.
Didn't plug them in.
Oh.
Apache missile, please report. So
please report to the main office. Apache Mitchell. Thank you.